not even 36 hours here. So I want to come back and see this city and see the country. It's been...
Пожалуйста, ваши вопросы. Времени у нас мало, поэтому...
Здравствуйте, Надежда Никишина, журнал Hello. Здравствуйте, Надежда Никишина, журнал Hello. Вам импонирует дерзкая, налево.
Where is she? Sorry. I'm like, where is she? Hi.
Здравствуйте. Вам импонирует дерзкая, такая боевая героиня. Есть ли в ней какие-то из ваших черт характера? Что-то чувствуете вы свое?
Well, I mean, I was acting, which is, you know, fun to do, is to get to play a character that is so outrageous. I think probably the two things that she and I hold in common, or the one thing that we do, is a solid work ethic. She you know, she goes to school to sleep because at night her night job is to find a man to take care of her. And she works really, really hard at that. But otherwise, you know, that's it.
Спасибо.
Пожалуйста.
В вашей жизни плохие учителя. Спасибо.
You know, I never had any teachers that were quite as bad as Elizabeth, although that would have been really fun. But I had teachers that weren't very good. They weren't into teaching the curriculum. But funny enough, those were the teachers I learned the most from, because somehow they were very much like Elizabeth, where they taught me life lessons over, you know, actual academics. Yeah, that's pretty much, you know, the teachers have been, you know, they're so formidable. You know, it's such a formidable time in your life, you know, to spend so much time with teachers. And you know, we all have had the good and the bad, so. And right now I'm really spaced out, I apologize. It's coming around. Film is a great editor, because comedy on screen is probably the hardest thing to do, because you never know how things are going to piece together and become funny. You're always sort of playing for a joke that you don't get to see the punchline, and sometimes you get the punchline before you do the setup. So, you know, it can be very tricky. And also humor is something that's all relative. It's everybody finds something, you know, different funny. So in dramas, you may be, you know, you cry, people can connect to that emotion, they know that you're sad. But in comedy, you can say something funny, and it may not resonate as well with everyone. Like earlier when I said something funny and nobody laughed, I laughed. So you never know. Well, Justin actually is an incredibly professional actor. He's been doing it his whole life. He was on a show since he was a child. He started when he was like, I think 9 or 10 years old, doing sketch comedy on a show called the Mickey Mouse Club in America, a Disney show. So he's actually more like professional than me at doing it. I mean, he's been doing it his whole life. And he's really so funny, so talented, and he's the kind of person that no matter what he does it well right away. So, you know, being on the set with him was really a lot of fun, because he's hilarious, and he knows how to hit a joke. And actually, what's amazing is how every single actor that we had in this movie, I don't know, you know, there's not one character that isn't incredibly well developed and played by the highest pedigree of comedians. And these, you know, what I love about the film is that it's not just about it's not just one character. And I like him, he's a lot of fun, and we're great friends. And we've always had a really good time laughing together. That's something that we've always enjoyed doing. So it's, you know, a long time ago, we went out, you know, I mean, we've been broken up as long as we were ever together, so both of our lives have moved on, and through that we've maintained our friendship. And so for him to be on the movie, it's just like, it's wonderful, because I'm such a huge fan of what he does as a comedian and as an actor. And we were really lucky to have him, because he took that part and made it more than it ever could, you know, someone else would have possibly. And so it was great. We had a blast, and you know, it was really fun. Yeah. Huh?